For years, people around the world underestimated the power of Pi network. Some called it impossible. Others dismissed it as just another crypto experiment that would eventually fade away. Many critics believed that mobile mining could never become something serious in the blockchain industry. But while the doubts continued growing online, millions of ordinary people kept showing up every single day, opening the app, mining consistently, and believing in a bigger vision for the future of digital finance. Now, something interesting is happening. The conversation around Pi network is changing again, and this time, the attention is becoming impossible to ignore. Across social media platforms, crypto communities, YouTube channels, and blockchain discussions, more people are beginning to take Pi network seriously. The same project that many ignored years ago is once again becoming one of the most talked about names in the crypto world. What makes this moment different is that people are no longer only discussing speculation or hype. Instead, they are asking deeper questions about utility, adoption, long-term value, and the possibility of creating a truly global digital ecosystem. Slowly but surely, the world is starting to recognize that Pi network was never trying to follow the traditional path of cryptocurrency projects. From the very beginning, the idea was different. Most crypto projects launch with huge investments from venture capital firms, institutions, and wealthy insiders. By the time ordinary people hear about those projects, early investors already control massive amounts of the supply. Pi network approached things from another direction entirely. Instead of focusing only on large investors, it focused on accessibility. It gave everyday people the opportunity to participate from the start using nothing more than a smartphone and an internet connection. That simple idea changed everything. Millions of users from different countries, cultures, and economic backgrounds joined the network because, for the first time, cryptocurrency felt accessible to regular people. Students, workers, business owners, freelancers, and families from every corner of the world became part of the same growing community. In regions where access to traditional financial systems remains limited, Pi network created curiosity and excitement because it offered participation without requiring expensive mining equipment or advanced technical knowledge. As the years passed, many people expected the community to disappear. But instead of shrinking, the network continued expanding. Even during periods of uncertainty, pioneers remained active. They continued supporting the ecosystem, discussing future possibilities, and waiting for the next stage of development. That level of loyalty is extremely rare in the crypto industry, where many communities disappear as soon as market conditions become difficult. Today, one of the biggest reasons Pi network is attracting renewed attention is because the crypto industry itself is changing. People are becoming more focused on real-world utility rather than pure speculation. Investors, developers, and blockchain enthusiasts are beginning to understand that long-term success in crypto will depend on projects that can create practical value for everyday users. This is where Pi network enters the conversation again. The ecosystem continues encouraging developers to build applications and services that could function inside a decentralized economy powered by community participation. The vision is much larger than simply holding a digital asset. Supporters imagine a future where Pi can eventually be used for online shopping, freelance work, gaming platforms, digital services, education, local business payments, entertainment, and even cross-border transactions between individuals around the world. That future is still developing, but the foundation is slowly being built step by step. History has shown many times that revolutionary technologies are often misunderstood in the beginning. The internet was once dismissed as unnecessary. Social media platforms were once considered temporary trends. Smartphones were criticized before they became part of everyday life. Even cryptocurrency itself faced years of skepticism before global institutions started taking blockchain technology seriously. Many Pi supporters believe the same process could be happening again. Another reason people are paying closer attention to Pi network is its focus on verified human participation. In today's digital world, fake accounts, bots, and automated activity dominate many online platforms. As artificial intelligence continues becoming more powerful, the challenge of proving real human identity online may become even more important in the future. Pi Network attempted to address part of this challenge through its KYC verification system. While the process has not been perfect and many users experience delays or frustrations, the larger goal remains significant. Creating a network built around verified human users could become extremely valuable in the evolving digital economy. Some experts already believe that trusted digital identity systems will play a major role in the future of the Internet. As technology advances, platforms that can balance decentralization with human verification may gain increasing importance. This is one reason many observers outside the Pi community are starting to watch the project more carefully than before. At the same time, developers continue working on decentralized applications within the ecosystem. Businesses in different parts of the world are experimenting with Pi payments and community-driven marketplaces. Online discussions surrounding adoption continue growing stronger every month, and many content creators who once ignored the project are now talking about it again. This does not look like a community giving up. It looks like a network preparing for another stage of growth. Of course, there are still many unanswered questions. People constantly ask when the next major breakthrough will arrive, when adoption will accelerate further, or when larger developments could reshape the ecosystem completely. The reality is that nobody outside the core development team truly knows the exact timeline. There are always rumors online, predictions across social media, and emotional reactions from supporters and critics alike. But real progress in blockchain technology takes time. Building secure infrastructure, expanding ecosystems, supporting developers, and preparing systems for global-scale participation cannot happen overnight. Still, one thing is becoming increasingly clear. Pi Network is no longer being ignored the way it once was. Global conversations surrounding the project are becoming louder. Curiosity is increasing. Skeptics are watching more closely. Supporters remain hopeful. And millions of pioneers continue believing that they are participating in something that could eventually become much larger than most people currently imagine. Perhaps the most powerful part of this entire story is not the technology itself, but the people behind it. Communities are often the driving force behind every major innovation movement. Bitcoin survived because people believed in decentralized money. Ethereum expanded because developers believed in decentralized applications. And Pi Network continues moving forward because millions of ordinary individuals believe in the possibility of a more inclusive digital economy. That belief has kept the network alive through every challenge, every delay, and every criticism. No matter what the future ultimately looks like, Pi Network has already achieved something remarkable by connecting millions of people across different nations through one shared idea. Very few blockchain projects have managed to build a global community on this scale before even reaching full maturity. But with opportunity also comes responsibility. Pioneers must remain patient, informed, and careful about misinformation spreading online. Fake announcements, unrealistic promises, and misleading rumors continue appearing across the internet, especially whenever excitement around the project increases. Staying focused on verified information and long-term development will always be more important than emotional speculation. Right now, the world is watching more closely than ever before. Conversations are growing. Interest is rising. More people are beginning to ask whether Pi Network could eventually play a meaningful role in the future of decentralized finance and digital participation. Some remain skeptical. Others are becoming curious for the first time. But one thing is undeniable: the project has captured global attention once again. And now the question becomes very simple. If the world is finally starting to wake up to Pi Network, are you prepared for what could come next? Are you ready for the next phase of growth, the next wave of adoption, and the next chapter in the evolution of digital finance? Because in the end, the future of Pi Network will not depend only on technology. It will also depend on the strength, patience, and vision of the global community supporting it. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss future updates and discussions surrounding Pi Network and the future of crypto. Stay informed, stay patient, and keep pioneering forward.